Yeah, okay. So once you're onboarded, you obviously do that through the partner center. There is a requirement to be at least a silver membership level, and you have to choose at least one competency to be eligible for the program. And just on the right-hand side, there are a list of competencies from ISV to cloud platform, cloud productivity. There's quite a range of competencies. You only need one. So that's very important. Only need one, and minimum silver membership. You can be gold as well. That's totally up to you. If we can go back, then I can just go through the incentives now to the first slide. Right. So like I mentioned, you need to be onboarded onto once you have at least a minimum of $200 transaction in the partner center, then you will receive an invitation. Once you receive that invitation, and that means obviously you have to have the competency as well. Once you receive the invitation, you must add your bank and tax details. Once that happens, you'll start earning incentives. Please note that we don't back pay. So once you receive the incentives, there is no back pay. We start paying you as soon as you add your bank and tax details. Very important note there. So what we have is, I'll talk about the global rates just quickly. For all of our core rates, we pay 8%. So this is Azure, EMS, CRM, D365, other, and M365. So we pay an 8% billed revenue. In H2, so starting from January 1 until the end of June, we will pay 6%. So that's the difference. We pay 8% for everything else, 6% for the Office 365 standalone SKU. So if you have a bundle with Office 365 and M365, we will still pay you at that 8% rate. But just for the Office 365 single SKU, we will pay you at the 6%. The reason for this, let me just go tell you quickly. For us, for Microsoft, the Office 365 products have really matured. So we're really looking at things, products that we can get you to focus on more. That's the reason why we are paying a little bit more for the other products than we are for Office 365. In addition to that, we are paying 10% for our Azure reserved instances. For those of you who don't know, you pay for the customer pays for the Azure reserved instances in one go. So it's billed revenue for the purchase. But what happens is you will start earning consumption once the customer starts consuming. As Azure Reserve instances, I'll give you an example of how this may work. They might buy, say, in September, a bulk of Azure Reserve instances, but they may start using, if they're a retailer, say it's a busy Christmas period, they may start using that in December or January. Okay. Once they start using that, then you will start to get paid 10% for the consumption piece, not for the billed revenue piece. I hope that's clear. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. All right. In addition, I'm just going through them one by one, as you can see under point 4. In addition to the Azure reserved VM instances or Azure RIs, we are paying for software in CSP. So this could be a core product like Windows Server or a strategic product, for example, SQL Server. For the core product, we will pay 1.25% for the subscription, and we will pay 6% for SQL Server. Any questions so far on the global rates? And if there are, I can't see them, Noreen, so you'll have to help me.
Yes, sure. Let's just have a quick look at the chat window. All good for now. Thank you. Yep.
If you can just go back to those slides. It's hard to go back to it. Hard to find. Do you want me to show mine?
It's actually showing now. You're not able to see
No, I'm
it?
just seeing your name, your NK. Oh, now it's showing. Okay, cool. In addition to our global rates, we also have our global accelerators. We have our CSP Customer Ads Accelerator, and this is new this fiscal. So what we do is we will pay for any net new or any subscriptions that have been inactive for the past 12 months on Azure, D365, M365, Office 365. These are all included. We will pay a 2%. So what we'll do is we'll look at the first month's billing, we'll take the amount and we'll multiply that by 12. And don't forget that we pay you monthly. Okay, it used to be, in the past, it used to be twice a year. We now pay you monthly. All right. The other one is not applicable to you. This is more for telcos. This global PSTN calling and conferencing is not applicable to you. So I'll skip that one very quickly. And the last one here we'll talk about is the Global Strategic Product Accelerator.
Like come back to you.
And the Global Strategic Product Accelerators are for M365 and D365. So we will pay 2% for build revenue on those two products. Okay. Any questions there? This is the end. This is very, very quickly, but I wanted to leave some time just to answer any questions you may have on these global incentives. We do not have any local accelerators, by the way. We just, in H2, we've only got our global incentives and accelerators. Any questions? No? Doesn't look like I have any. There are any questions, Noreen?
No, there's no questions at the moment.
Okay, so I'm going to drop off the call, but if you have any questions, please, via Noreen, please reach out.
Thank you very much, Banu.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right. I hope everyone can still see my screen. Sorry, I'm just switching between different windows. So yes, please, if you have any questions later for Banu, please reach out to me and I'll connect with Banu and come back to you guys with the feedback as well. Our next topic on the agenda is, the upcoming events, trainings, and webinars. So in terms of, the CSP trainings for this half, and to continue helping our reseller partners grow their business and, maximize their profitability in the cloud, we are running another round of what we call the Tech Day series, which are free technical workshops with MVP Martha Shea and are exclusive to the Cynics customers, right? So, the technical workshops are basically, this is a one-day training per city, either Melbourne or Sydney, on monthly basis. And because it's a tech series, we also recommend you attend all 4 days in your city. Key topics will be, around modern workplace and intelligent cloud. So we've got Microsoft 365. Obviously, if you want to acquire more SMB customers, you need to attend these workshops to better understand the opportunities, discussions, and the capabilities you can take to customers to build a more secure, more efficient, and effective workplace for them as well. So this is for Microsoft 365. Similarly with Azure, if you're keen to understand the growth opportunities that Azure offers to your SMB customers, you need to attend the workshops, to understand more about what's the key capabilities, features of each SMB customer. The first half of the day will be dedicated for Microsoft 365, and the second half of the day will be for Azure. These workshops are targeted to the technical analysts, pre-sales specialists, solution architects, and cloud engineers. And as I've mentioned, this is a a full day training from 9 to 5. We're launching in a small incentive for our reseller partners who attend all 4 days in a city will get $100 Visa card as well. All you need to do is register, and then once you attend, I'll have a look at those who have attended the 4 sessions, and maybe you can also drop me a quick note to confirm as well that you have attended all 4 days. Then you will be eligible to the $100 Visa card. All right. Next thing we have is the CSP webinar series. So in terms of the webinars, we're running another round of what we call the webinar series. Again, this half all presented by Mark O'Shea around Microsoft 365 and Azure. So if you want to learn more about, these 2 topics without leaving your office, these webinar series are definitely for you. There will be a webinar on a monthly basis again, and the first webinar coming up is on Microsoft 365 updates, and this is on this Thursday, the 21st of February at 3 p.m. For the CSP Tech Day series and the CSP webinars, there is an EDM that went out to all our reseller partners last week, announcing these activities. Let me know if you haven't received this EDM so I can send it to you guys, or even at the moment I'm happy to share with you the link for the webinar for the EDM, sorry, so that you can have a quick look, because I would like you all to register for these as soon as possible as well. But in the time for future conference, are not receiving, these EDMs as well. All right. Now moving on. So this is for the webinar series. In terms of the upcoming CSP events, we've got the Cynics Alliance Roadshow, Cynics Alliance 2019. So this is our annual roadshow. Once again, we're excited to invite you to attend and participate in Cynics Alliance Roadshow, with over 2,000 reseller partners expected to attend. And as you can see, we're sharing the space with the cloud team, and this area will be called the Cloud Solutions Hub. We will have 2 pods in this area for CSP. One pod is for Microsoft 365 Business, and the other pod will be for Azure. For Microsoft 365 Business, we will have presentations around, Microsoft 365 product overview, all delivered by the Microsoft product team. We will also have other presentations on Azure as well as a portal demo. So we're very keen, to have you, and we're looking forward to seeing you all there, on the night. We are having these events running the events in the 4 cities, similarly to last year. So in terms of the dates, as you can see here, we will kick off in Sydney on the 27th of February at the International Convention Center, 6 p.m. We will then go to Brisbane on the 6th of March, Ridges South Bank at 6 p.m. again, and Melbourne will be on the 13th of March at Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. And we'll finish with Perth on the 27th of March at Hyatt Regency Perth, again 6 p.m. So again, if you haven't registered, please do it now. If you haven't completed your registration, you can just go to the website cynicsalliance.com.au and you can complete your registration there. This is for the upcoming events. Now we can move to the next topic on our agendas, which is promos and incentives. So let's talk about some money now, yeah? All right, so as you can see, we are keen to launch a mega promotion, every year. So as you know, last year, Cynics has taken their top performance partners to Russia for the Russia World Cup. And we've also taken our partners before to London World Cup, Brazil World Cup. So this year, we're again taking, our top performing partners to Japan for the Rugby World Cup. in October. So we are launching, a number of partner incentives in the market. Again, as you may know, we have sent out an EDM last week to our reseller partners, launching a number of partner incentives. We are obviously leading with the Rugby World Cup promo. This promotion has started from the 1st of January to the 30th of June. So you have plenty of time to get your numbers and, be eligible to go and actually go on this trip, to watch the Rugby World Cup. And as you can see, 5 winners will receive a trip. It's including flights, accommodation, activities, meals, transport, and only 1 ticket per partner organization. So eligible products, all CSP. So we have, licensing services, consumption services. You will have a look at the T's and C's and you will find that, everyone is able to participate. Eligible invoices will be for February, March, April, May, June, July 2019. All right. So if you have not received the EDM for this specific incentive and the rest of the partner incentives, please let me know and I'll share with you the EDM. I'm not going to tell you how much partner incentives we've launched. It's actually very exciting and we want to make sure that everyone's a winner. So I really encourage you to have a look at these, partner incentives so that you can participate as soon as possible. And with this, this is just a quick brief on the, the current incentives that we have. Now I'm pretty much done for, the key topics that I wanted to cover today. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to just open it now for, Q&A. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. Please feel free to type in the chat window if you have any questions. I can see everyone is so quiet. Yes, Sean, no worries. So yes, the recording will be available afterwards, and I'll also be sharing with you the slide deck. Oh, Craig's just saying that he has not seen the screen change for the last 20 minutes. I have been sharing my screen for, the last 45 minutes. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I'll be sharing with you the recordings. Yes, and as Salil just mentioned, please email us any feedback, suggestions at, you can reach out to the CSP team. Our email is csp@au.synix-grp.com, or you can call us on our number as well, 1300 100 108. Everyone's so quiet today. So anyways, I don't want to keep you waiting. If there is no more questions, I'm happy to close off the call at the moment. And if you remember anything else, please feel free to reach out to me. Let me also share with you my contact details so that you can reach out directly to me if you have any questions around the promos or the upcoming trainings. John is asking, can we also get an updated schedule for the monthly CSP partner update calls? Yes, yes, no worries. So actually, the CSP partner update calls now are being sent on monthly basis. In the past, you would have received an invite for a recurring event, and it was on Sky for Business. Now it's no longer the case. I have sent an email to the partners asking them to delete this, meeting request. And now the meeting invites are being sent on monthly basis. So I'll be sending you today, tomorrow, the invite for next month, for the month of March as well. Yeah. No worries. Thanks, John. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining the call today, and have a great rest of the day. Thank you.